первый матч в рамках патча. Мне очень интересно. О, как патч вот. Подешевле. В том плане именно очень высокий.
Prepare for battle.
Так как начало, да? Ну, вообще очень...
In a 1v1 versus Omni Knight. So that's pretty good. That's a good way to press your Void and to guarantee that your Tiny actually gets something rather than have him just be relegated to pulling.
Правильная девушка. Так вот, по поводу фактов и Мартингом. Три. Это из раз вот плохо так подзаработали. Три. Это из раз вот плохо так подзаработали. Три. В линиях он Кара. Вот.
Во имя всез...
Nuts.
Плохо.
Oh, the jump forward, they want this kill. Oh, they can't quite get it.
Febby hit the Wisp first, right? And then he didn't have the second attack for the Gyro. Oops. And now the turnout's coming. Dubu in some trouble. The flag comes out from KVH.
Oh, but the cast bounces again. That's your first blood.
Ooh.
Can you get the bashes? Oh no, sorry, he's still level 1, isn't he? He doesn't need bashes, he ain't got them.
Playing Elder Titan when they match you with a tri-lane is the dream. You just always constantly keep that Astral
He was
Spirit.
punching.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful down there. GG.
Nilja.
Try versus try. Tri-lane with the Gyrocopter and an IO. They should, in theory, out-sustain the Immortals tri-lane because they've got an IO. So they can constantly just tether up and heal each other.
How's the top lane looking?
Tiny's winning.
Yeah, Mark's doing alright so far.
Yeah. Omni should catch right back up, though. But it is, I mean, Tiny's always going to farm. Omni's going to farm. They're, yeah, trade farm lane. Mid's also mostly trade farm lane. But like you said, DP is actually pulling ahead of the Tinker just a bit right now.
10 for 4 against 5 for 1. Quite the difference. And that is with about a wave advantage as well.
Oh, Villain just missed every last hit under the tower.
Oh dear. That ain't great.
It
was
was
not
not meant.
MP. It's doing fine, keeping level with the farmer KVH.
They just have to watch to make sure they don't group up. If they stack up, that's where they can actually die on the side of his GG, because it's where the Elder Titan thrives, as well as the Witch Doctor.
Febby getting that damage built up with the Spirit. And as you say, you got to be careful coming close to this ET.
Yeah, he's got Tranquil Boots already on Elder Titan because of getting that early kill.
We'll always be looking for the opportunity to run in and give him a punch. He's down bottom. They're going to try and make the go. Moving forward. Stomp gets sent out. Dubu will fall. They're looking for Stan King. They will get it. So the 1-for-1 trade. Maybe they could try for KVH as well. He has still got the Maledict on him. It's going to tick pretty low here. Not quite low enough. And will be able to keep himself alive. So
You saw that by the Void. He got time dilation at level 2 to try to slow them down for the chase. It's a bit different. Top. Omni will catch back up. Start to bully Mike a bit, but they're both just going to get these like soul rings and bottles and sustain.
MP this build has he's got his Treads Battle Fury queued up. Does still want to be going for the Battle Fury this game? Going for the farm game?
He's the single core, right? He wants to be able to make it to late game. That one does make sense. I'm not crazy about Battle Fury and Void, but when he is single core, he's only really the late game for
Flea. Flea likes going in. He goes straight in with the snowball, but he's in trouble. He does have the tether save. He is ticking down low with the Maledict, but they'll be able to turn and just punch down Flea. Now, looking towards Stan King. Stan King should be fine though.
Tether up in 1. He's just trying to run away first. Gets bash for good measure.
Now, trying to run down MP, but he's got the time walk back up. We'll be able to jump away mid lane. Febby has an Invis rune. Goes for the stomp, allows them to close the gap. They've got the Siphon chase down. Villain pops all his fairy fires and 1 charges and does actually manage to turn, get the kill. Will cost him his life, but the sharp block there from Flea, is it enough? Doesn't look like it. Riot will escape. So, they lose Febby's life, but it does secure a kill onto the Tinker.
Who is really suffering in the lane. 9 and 5 to the 19 and 11 of the Death Prophet. I don't think it should be that favored, to be honest. I think Tinker should farm a bit more. I did see him miss a lot of last hits under tower. He wasn't being pressured too much. Top, Mike. Getting pushed out a bit by Velo here. And we saw that one, Mike. So this aggro tri-lane is putting a lot of pressure. Gyro is 13 and 3 to the 21 and 12 of the Void.
Yeah, these, I mean, at the moment, Mike's the only one having a good time at the start of this game for SGG.
I'm pretty surprised how much they're actually impacting the Gyro's farm, because with an Io, sure, Iroh's not strong in the lane, but he just constantly brings the bottle and lets you regen. So I think they should be just pushing out the wave constantly on the side of SGG versus Immortals, because otherwise they're just going to get ran at with the Elder Titan. So they have to spam flak pretty much off every cooldown. Mid lane again.
They got the wraparound.
Very dead.
They've got the ghost out as well. So they'll look to put some damage onto this mid-tier 1 tower. These lanes, set the top one aside, the other 2 are looking to be a bit of a disaster for SGG.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mostly the bottom. We sure the mid lane he's died twice, but bottom he's just straight up getting no last hits versus this Void. Again, Febby is still mid. Just casual stomp.
Yeah, the Flea's there, so SGG can't go in for action yet again. Bottom lane MP, level 5.
Gyro level 3.
Oh.
This is a very rough start for SGG. It's already a 2k advantage in 6 minutes. Again, KVH bottom. The cask bounces back to him. He looks quite dead. The tether comes out. They have enough heal.
It's not going to be enough, KVH.
Not close to enough.
Boy, both the Gyro and the Tinker suffering heavily in these lanes. Tinker's catching up a little bit, but of course they're having those few deaths on Villain, knocking him back.
The Gyro and the Tiny are supposed to be like the saving graces a bit for their team, like throughout all the early game. And right now they're suffering a lot. They want to just make moves around the map. Like when Gyro hits 6 and Tiny's level like 7 or 8, they can just run around. Ike's Mike. Avalanche is off the mark. He might get solo killed here.
He gave a very nice juke of that Avalanche Velo with the phase boots. And they just straight up outplayed Mike.
Oh boy, all 3 lanes, all 4 lanes, all 3 lanes.
All 4 lanes. Somehow SGG have managed to lose 4 lanes.
4 lanes. The roaming lane as well has been lost. No, they actually have lost all 3 lanes. Quite hard. The rotations by the 2 supports on Immortals just a lot better so far than SGG. Wisp and Tusk. They are spotting the two supports here.
Okay,
And they will have the
wraparound.
rotations.
Yeah, they'll get the Witch Doctor. Maybe they can get both. They'll look towards Febby.
He's got a missile on him. He should get brought down here.
Let's see. MP's there on the side. But yeah, nothing that can be done. So, nice rotation there. Bringing Mike in and such as GG are able to get a couple of kills.
So maybe it's good for them that IX Mike died top, right? He died and then just TP'd and started joining the battle. But this does mean that this Omni Knight has a full free lane and 4K gold advantage, 4K experience advantage already.
Yeah, all three top CSs are those of Immortals and net worth as well, of course. Yeah, Velo having a lovely time up top, as that is going to be a very quick Yule Scepter.
Okay, so he's going to go the Yule Zone instead of the... I thought he might just do the drum build, because then he can just join his team constantly, but...
See what Immortals can get down here.
They're smoked up. They've got Exorcism available. They're looking for this gyro into a tower. They've even got Chrono ready. They can easily dive here.
There's KVH and Flea. Flea will be caught on the front. They pop the ghost out. Flea buys himself some time with the snowball, but he will be chased down, and of course with the Maledict on him, he will fall.
KVH and Stanking. They're under the tower. KVH might just have to ditch here. Sitting in the sides right now, but he's still only level 5.
They did pop Chrono there.
IX Mike has a TP if he wants to come down, and he is going to. So they're bringing 4 heroes down to defend the Stanking.
There's a little bit of a bait. They do come in onto Ryo, but Stanking does lose his life. Ryo getting healed up by the Exorcism. They're sort of stuck underneath the tower. MP will be able to time walk away. Ryo keeping himself alive with these Spirit Siphons. They've rotated in the Tinker, tossed forward as they look to chase down this DP, but the time dilation is slowing them down. KVH with the Maledict on him will fall low, but should survive. So a full rotation from his GG comes through, and they are able to punish Ryo on the DP. But more space for the Omni Knight.
Who did go drums.
Oh, he did change.
Yeah,
okay.
Drums into Yulz is the standard item. Stanking now.
Here's the drums. Oh. Verdo's having the easiest lane of his life.
He's gonna kill Sand.
Is tower goal, free CS, 2 kills.
I'm already so concerned for his GG.
Yeah.
Just hit the 10-minute mark, Owen.
I think we're seeing why Immortals first picked the Omni, as he's playing it great. 6.3k net worth at 10 minutes in. Quite incredible.
So for his GG,
oh, not the courier.
Yeah. Nope. He didn't have any spirit damage, just the DD. Needed just a little bit more. So for his GG, I think they have to just slow the pace down. Don't let Immortals constantly run at them. They can TP as multiple heroes to defend these towers and catch people when they're diving, but they want to get the boots of travel on that Tinker.
Oh, Febby's out! Velo just got another kill. Another solo kill. And that was underneath the nose of the gyro as well. He just runs in. And he's getting these kills every time. Omni Knight. He needs to calm down.
Mike,
this is going ham.
IX Mike, this game's all on you pretty much right now. You have to run around and get kills for your team and sit behind them. Just let your gyro farm up.
Dude, this Omni's gonna just... Velo's just gonna get Radiance on top of his phase drums at like a crazy time.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
My goodness. Oh no, KVH, don't come near the Omni. Don't come near this Omni Knight.
It's only got 860.
He will literally just run down whoever he wants.
860 HP on this gyro now. 900. It's level 7. But the fact that Gyrocopter is just phase Aquila, no drum even in the works yet, and MP is about to have Battle Fury finished up.
Oh my goodness.
How do they come back? They have to pretty much they have to like 3-man behind the Gyrocopter in order to actually have a chance here.
I thought you said we'd get some long games here in NA.
I didn't say that for this series.
Not for this series.
No, not this series. These guys, like we're mentioning, they have not really played a whole lot together, and Immortals have been playing for quite a while together. Even though Immortals, they don't take out like the Coles, the EGs, the Optics.
They're still good.
They're still good, and they're on the rise. And they're threatening bottom now. I don't see SGG defending this one. They just got to try to slow it down a bit with these heroes, but they're in no way of
Dire's
no
middle
fighting
tower is under attack.
no fighting terms just yet. What level's Io? Oh, Stanking's level 4.
Level 4?
It's level 4. Alright. I mean, Bello's got the relic.
What, 12 minutes, 13 minutes in a
13-minute phase drum relic.
13-minute phase drum relic. Level 12 Omni Knight. Bella.
Time is
I think
money.
you got to ban that Omni if you're not first pick in the series, if you're GG. As a 13 minutes Battle Fury.
I mean, the Omni's a problem, but every lane's a problem, Owen. They really have to just stay as a unit on his GG. They can't really split up too much, which isn't really great for their lineup because that's not what they kind of drafted for. They kind of drafted to split the map up. While you look at Immortals, they clearly drafted just to take the engagements non-stop with this Void, Elder Titan, Death Prophet strategy.
Radiant's
And they still need
middle
a lot of
tower
levels
is
on the
under
side of his
attack.
GG. Io, level 4. Tusk has hit 6, but 9k disadvantage already.
9k. Tier 1 tower nearly going down as well.
Even Dubu's hitting some tier 2s.
None may see
They've got to get this 6 on the Io. Try
Radiant's
and,
bottom tower is under
try and
attack.
make some reload plays. I mean, they're looking towards Velo top.
This looks like a
Can't
big
he just
top
rip
here.
on TP out?
все знания.
He sure can, but he doesn't wanna.
You can also repel and run away. So that was 4 heroes that came out there for his GG,
Умерщвляющий
and
свет.
they managed to force repel out of him.
I think if they can isolate the Death Prophet, they can go for her. But I think killing the Omni Knight and the Void are just way too difficult. They have to like perfectly chain stun them, which is very unlikely.
Velo. They really want this. But I don't know if they get this.
He's level 13.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's already got max on everything. I think he
Radiant's
gets brought
middle
down
tower has fallen.
versus that.
Let's see. Can they kill the Omni? They're going in. Oh! Oh! Come on! They've nearly got him. They haven't nearly got him.
Middle tower
Now Mike is tanking. He's tanking.
Get out, boys! Get out!
But Mike,
Get out, boys!
not so lucky. And they're losing mid tower.
Mission was a failure, unfortunately, up top.
My goodness.
Oh.
They went for the level 13 Omni with 1500 HP.
Yeah, I don't see how that ever works.
I think this game's over, Owen. I don't like saying that this early on because it's 15 minutes in, but I actually just don't even see a way back for them. They have to pretty much. All right, here's the way back for them.
What they got?
They have to sit in their base and push out with March the Machines for them to get like Blink and stuff. But this Gyro is already like too far behind. He can't even make rotations as we saw.
Tower has been denied.
It's looking rougher than some of the games we played this morning. Pretty rough.
Yeah, they could probably come back in next game.
Десятина.
14k lead for Immortals. As the Omni double the net worth.
Let's see. This could
highest
work.
of
This is the only way back in the game for them. Is them to just smoke up and look at the fights and hoping people.
Is running in.
Oh, maybe they can.
Oh.
Oh, is it repel?
Oh, he's out. That was like the last millisecond of repel as well. It was close to him being stunned before that, but he had it calculated, Velet. He's got his
They were
radius.
so close to getting the Walrus Punch off from the Tusk.
Level 14 Omni.
16-minute Radiance phase drum. He's used all his drum charges too. He's staying aggressive.
Ooh, and then got Shadow Blade on the Faceless Void as well. So Immortals looking pretty hot.
Yep.
Looking pretty good indeed.
His GG not looking very hot.
Dire's top tower is
rough one
under
here.
attack.
Yeah, indeed.
Radiant's
yeah.
bottom tower is
They're going for
under
the tier
attack.
2. Easily going to be brought down. X Mike almost has Shadow Blade on Tiny. He can look to kill some supports at least, but killing those cores are a different story. They will try to snowball in. Dubu eats a rocket.
Dire's
He
top tower
should
is
die
under
here.
attack.
Infused raindrop.
Oh no.
Infused raindrop.
Raindrop for the win.
It did it. Really?
Flea's getting stalked by the ET right now. Gets stomped. They're going to close the gap on him.
Dire's
Oh,
top
here comes the
tower
Omni
is
Knight. He's the scary one. The Radiant Sperm getting the
Еще
last
один
hit.
труп на поле боя.
Yes, Immortals
And it's Roach time.
off to quite an explosive start here.
Yeah.
Their performance at our Corsair Dream League.
So maybe Mike can actually just Shadow Blade in and take the Aegis. Do they have reveal around it? They don't. Mike, this is your time to shine. They can't fight the Roche though, and I mean, it's already dead. He's not gonna make it if he ran there. Oh boy. This one is painful.
So what will they do differently next game, do you think, it's GG?
I guess Omni's just gonna be bigger priority. The Omni's not really the only problem though. All three lanes were an absolute blunder. I think this IO actually is not a great idea.
No, the IO I mean, because they had the IO down bottom, and it just didn't seem they were able to even do anything with the IO because
They got smashed by the tri-lane, and they wanted that. They wanted the gyro versus the void too. They did that intentionally. Bottom.
oh, they caught the Tinker. They even dropped the BM Corona.
Qualified.
He might as well. He's you're killing the core.
I just feel like he probably could have got it with
He
that.
probably could have gotten it without it, yeah. They're ready. The trap is set. They find Velo, but he's very tanky, and who found who? IX Mike. 4-man stop. Splitter's coming out.
GA as well. There's a buyback on the Tinker.
Velo's very low. KVH, can he actually clean anybody up here? He get a lot if he can, but oh my god.
Ultra kill for this Void. This game is over.
Yeah.
GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to say, just before we get any NA Dota lols in this chat, this game is not representative of the region as a whole.
Are you defending my region?
I'm defending your region.
Thank you.
Because I know there's going to be people out there going, well, this is it. This is NA Dota. No.
So
These games happen in all sort of regions, guys.
I mean,
I'm sure.
We kind of said it. They haven't really played a whole lot of Dota together. These guys have like 4 or 5 games or 6 games. They waited through the open qualifiers here, and they're playing versus Immortals, one of the best